happening? It is your girl Ivory. I am back with another video fresh off a fast. Can I get an amen? Yes, your girl has just taken another fast. This one lasted, what's today? Today is the 20th. Is it the 20th or the 21st? Maybe. And I started it on, so a 7-day fast. So back off a 7-day fast, and I'm just here to say God is so good. God has taught me so much in this fast. Strengthened another level with me and my friend in prayer, praying together, giving me great revelation, and turning my interest that I had in the world and showing me how it be used for His glory. So the purpose of this video is for me to explain why you may be struggling. And that main container, when it all boils down to everything, is sex. Sex, 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 right? So let's put it like this. Most of the times we let things in and we involve ourselves in things that's pertaining to sex and we don't even know it. For example, music selections, movies, literature, friends, you know what I'm saying, clothing, culture. These things have sex tied into it, intertwined into it. And what God is showing me, the reason why it is hard for you, the reason why it is such a struggle is because of the container of sex, right? Some of you might be like me. What God revealed to me was you have this desire to walk on the wild side, to play with danger, kind of like a Samson. It's like a Samson spirit. You tend to be attracted to dangerous things just to see how far it can go. Let me see how far this can go. Let me see what's on the other side of this. Let me see how far I can get. That even counts with addictions. Like, addictions come with that Samson spirit. Like, you want to just see how much you could play with before he pretty much died. Like, Samson seen how much he could play with before he was caught and mutilated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you play with the devil to see how far you can go until he really destroy you, and then you really need God. And I feel like some of us, we have this curiosity because the devil put this curiosity into your spirit, because it started with you just getting away with little things over and over again, and you getting away with looking at new pictures. Then the next thing you're getting away with watching videos, pornography. Then the next thing you're getting away with reading books with sex, erotica in it, and nobody knows you're reading it because they think you just got a regular book, and it just heightens and heightens, and the devil keeps, that's how you're watering that seed. And sex is the container. When sex is the container, it will keep finding ways to pull you back, right? It will keep finding ways to keep you bound. It will keep finding ways to destroy you, right? You can feel like, man, I'm making it so far. I'm doing all this stuff with God. I repented. I did this. I cut these people off. I did X, Y, Z. And then all of a sudden, you go so far in God, and then boom, the thing that make you fall again is sex. You know what I'm saying? The thing that make you fall again is your desires. And the reason being, what God showed me on my fast is you never killed your desires, right? You never killed the desires that you had. Some desires that you have may be from other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you date a couple people in life, you start to realize that you've picked up some of their ideologies and some of their ways of thinking and some of their ways of being, and you don't even notice it. It just became you. And this whole time you're thinking, this is who I am, this is me. After I done X'd everybody out the box, I done did everything I needed to do, this is who I am. Incorrect the mundo. It's not who you are. That's not who God made you. That's who you became because you let things in. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like, somebody decides to give you their house. Say you inherited a house from your grandma or grandfather, and you get this house and you move in it, but you don't take out some of your grandmother and grandma. You don't wipe the house clean. You don't take out their decorations, their decor, anything. You keep the house the same way, and then you add your stuff to it. After a while, you start to forget which is whose. You start to forget if this was my grandma's or if this was mine, if this was my granddaddy's or this was mine. And it just, all of it you start to accept as you. My house, my decor, my style, my taste. But some of them things that's in that house never belong to you. Some of them things you just learn to accept as you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't standing out that much to you. It wasn't as much of an eyesore. So you just grew, and it grew with you. And then later on in life, as you're deciding, like, I need to evolve. Like, this house ain't really like, it's been like this for 10 years. I need to do something, change the feng shui a little bit. That's when you realize the things that you have in the house that never was yours. Like, where did this come from? Who vase this is? Who plants? Like, I don't even remember buying that. And that's when you start to realize things that you have that you contain that was never yours. And then you start saying, dang, I need to get rid of this. This was mine. This was my grandma. My grandma got that from her grandma. That's the same way sex and this container of sin works. You end up contaminating yourself with people, and as time go on, you think you purged that person, you think you got rid of them friends, you think you stopped that secular music, you think you did all of this, and all of a sudden there's things inside of you that have never been purged out because you never really got deliverance. You escaped. You know what I'm saying? You escaped from somewhere, but you never got rid of your culture, your customs, your ways, your ideologies. You just escaped. You move from one territory to the next. You replace one sin with another. The problem, the root core of you having sex on the front of your brain, lust contaminating you, is because you have a problem with the addiction. The addiction doesn't care who it attaches itself to or what it uses to attach itself to you. It's just going to make you addicted. So you could say, oh, I gave up sex and I'm done having sex physically, but you never stop having sex in your mind. You never stop having lustful thoughts. You never stop listening to sex music. You never stop watching erotica. You never stop watching love stories or TV shows that involve sex. You never stop. So you really just replace one level of it with another level of it, but it's still in the same container. So a lot of times I hear people write me on here and they're saying, man, I feel like with the spirit spouse thing that you said, I feel like that hit home with me. That's something that I'm dealing with. That's something that I'm going through. But I feel like I said the deliverance prayers, I did all this stuff and I can't get rid of it. I can't. It's because in the core of you need deliverance. That's as plain as it's going to get. That's as simple as it's going to get, is deliverance. Some things you need to be delivered of. And here's something I'm going to say, because I know people are going to say, well, how do I find deliverance if I don't have no church around me? I don't have no people around me that I trust. I don't trust nobody laying hands on me. Same with me, right? Same with me. Just like you, when you start gaining weight, right? Or you're trying to lose weight. It's certain things that you're going to have to cut out for long periods of time in order for you to maintain the image that you're trying to maintain. So say you're trying to lose weight. You're going to have to refrain, probably for a lifetime. You're going to have to refrain certain things in order to lose that weight and maintain the figure that you're trying to maintain. So it's the same way with sin. In order for you to be delivered from some things, you are going to have to maintain a lifestyle of resisting. Okay? You have to maintain a lifestyle of resisting the devil. You have to maintain a lifestyle of resisting him in every angle, in every image, in every door, in every way he may creep in and come. You have to maintain resistance. You can't sit here and say, well, I was good and I did this and I did that and I still feel I just can't shake it. I just can't stop it. It won't leave me alone. It won't stop coming after me. It won't do it. Maintain the resistance. It is a life battle. I don't know why we as Christians, we think we just gonna jump into this race and we gonna fight the devil off when we come in. We on fire and we just knock a few bucks and we knock them out and we do this and now we good. We good to chill in the church and start moving and preaching to everybody. Now we can roam the streets and start laying hands on people, getting people saved, and it never works out. Those are the people you see have a fall from grace. And the reason being is because they don't know how to maintain the resistance. You have to learn how to maintain the resistance. You have to learn that in this life, this ring called life, we're going to have to go blow for blow with Satan. We're going to have to sit there and go round for round. This is going to keep going. You got to knock him out. You got to TKO or he going to TKO you and you can't get up. Now you got to rematch him again. Now you got to wait to schedule another fight. Now you got to come back in and build up your strength and your stamina to defeat him the next time. But if you were smart enough to sit there and keep resisting, watching his hand movements, watching how he's swinging, watching how he's attacking you, and learning the weak spots and learning how to place your foot in and knowing how to move and knowing how to use your wind and your breath to make longevity in the fight. If you learn how to do that, then you realize, dang, I'm getting stronger. And he getting weaker. He ready to bow out. I'm in here swinging, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even breaking a sweat because I learned how he moved. I learned his tactics. I learned his style of fighting. It's the same way when it comes to sin. The reason why you are struggling with sex and the things that you're dealing with involving sex is because you don't know how to maintain resistance. Addiction doesn't come in one form. It will hop from the form you let go to a new form to make you addicted. You can give up sex and then the devil be like, okay, you locking yourself in the house, you don't want to have sex. I'm going to just jump through your phone. I'm going to make you addicted to your phone. And then I'm going to put sex back in your head that way. You can't escape me. I don't have no new tricks, but I have new methods of getting in. because I know you. I've learned you. I've watched you. I've fought you your whole life. You're the one not learning how to fight me. You're the one not learning how to deal with me. You're the one not learning how to be strategic when it comes to me and what I do. So I got the upper advantage when it comes to fighting you all the time. You got to keep me in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that if you can't find true deliverance where you can go somewhere and they have a deliverance ministry, you're going to have to get to the point where you resist. You know what I'm saying? And maintain the resistance. You want that weight off of you. You want to be in the best shape of your life. You want to have the best walk of your life. You're going to have to maintain resistance. And yes, sometimes you're going to take blows, but it's about how you respond to them blows. Are you just going to fall out and TKO and count to 10 and it be done because you mad you got hit? Or are you going to say, dang, yea, though I stumble, you feel me? I'm going to keep maintaining in this fight. That ain't nothing. I can shake that off. I can eat those. You feel me? I'm back in. Yeah, I messed up and I slipped up and masturbated. Yeah, I messed up and I got tempted and I kissed this person and I did this and did it. But that doesn't make the whole round. That's just a blow. I'm going blow for blow, toe for toe with this thing so I can continue. It ain't going to kill me. It didn't knock me out. And what the devil will have you thinking and doing the whole time is thinking, dang, it's over with. He touched me. He hit me. Dang, I got knocked around a couple times. I'm done. And he'll have you in your head. Them voices will be so loud and you'll just be like, dang, I'm done for. I got hit. I messed up. I slipped up. I text so-and-so. I went back to so-and-so. I ran it back again. I done hit up my ex. I done did this. I done did that. I done went out to the club. I done got drunk. I got away. And now you so big with them thoughts. Dancing around them thoughts. He don't even got to hit you no more. You over there doubting yourself. You done made yourself weak. You don't even want to fight no more. Understand that you are human. God knew that when he made you. You know what I'm saying? That's why he died for your sins. He understood once Eve bit that apple what was coming. So he already had in mind how to help you win. It says resist the devil and he will flee. It also says in the Bible in Mark 11:23 that if I say to this mountain, be thee moved and cast in the sea, and I believe in my heart that this mountain, whatever I just said will happen, I believe that this mountain will go into the sea, then I should have whatever I said. So that means if you believe in your heart, that this mountain, this thing, this sex container gotta move away from you. Even though the devil gonna keep pushing it back and you resisting, God gonna look and God gonna be like, man, she resisted. She's like Job. He's like Job. They keep resisting. They keep fighting. Let me move. Let me get him out, because in your heart you believe. In your heart you believe don't mean, oh, I swung one time, that should be enough for God to see that I'm about that life. Nah, he want to see if you really finna seek. He want to see if you really finna fight. If you really want it going, or if you want him to make it disappear for you and do all the work. Do you go to school and your teacher just do all the work for you and you just pass the class? No, they want you to go home, do the research, come back and tell them what you learned so they can understand that you're involved in this class and you're getting the education. That's the same way your Christian walk on work. You got to make sure that you're getting the fruit of what God wants you to understand so you never make the choice to choose this again. That's what it's about. He doesn't want you to choose this again. He wants you to understand purely in your soul and your mind and your body and your spirit and your heart why this can never be a part of your life again until you're married. Why this can never be on your mind. Why it's irrelevant to the thought of you and the creation of you and who you are. He wants you to understand that you are more than just sex. That you are more than just your body. You are more than just your desires. You are more than just lust. You are more than just beauty. That there is so much power in you and so much purpose in you, and he wants you to understand that because you spent time fighting for that to be you, not for sex to be you because it was easy to fall into. That's why he allows you to fight with it. You have to get deliverance from these things. Your problem is going to always be sex if you think that you can just throw one swing and just back up off this thing. You got to go blow for blow, toe for toe, round for round in this thing, in this ring called life. It ain't gonna be easy, but God is your referee. Just like he was Job's referee. He told Satan, you can try, you know what I'm saying? But I already know he gonna win. I already know he gonna prosper. I know Job. God know you. He know you can pass. You don't know you, and that's the problem. And Satan know that that's the problem. That's why he playing you, because you don't know you. When you know you and you know who you are, watch how much you succeed in that ring called life. Watch them blows get stronger. Watch that muscle start building up. Watch that body start toning up. And one day you're going to look up and you ain't even in a fight no more. God just handling it for you because that's gone from your mind. Now it's another opponent. Sex out the way. What's the next opponent? You feel me? You got to understand that you are struggling because of sex because you don't know how to maintain the resistance. Maintain the resistance. It's not a one-time thing. It's not a one-round fight. It's not a once-in-a-lifetime deliverance and it's gone from you forever. The devil know that it was your weakness. He gonna keep trying to bring it back until he realized this absolutely does not work for her. This absolutely will not work for him. I done put so-and-so in front of him. I done put music. I done put the TV shows. I done popped it up on his Instagram, on his social media, and he ain't going for that. All right, let's try something else. Let's throw food his way. You know what I'm saying? Understand, the devil don't have no new tricks, man. You got to understand how to be strategic in defeating that enemy. I love you all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. I just want to share that word with you today. Be blessed.
But I gotta tell the truth. Throwing away my old ways, something that I gotta do.